Let's go.
We always talk about it when we talk about the magicians, and that one of the secret sauce, the secret ingredient almost of the show is the relationship between the characters. I mean, obviously the plot in the background is always interesting, but it goes into left field, it gets wacky, but the thing that's constant is always that these characters are so money and magic together.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure that like the way that the story was written, it made it almost easy to become friends with all of the people on set as well.
Yeah. And I would say too that the writers, as they got to know us and as they got to know us like together in our friendships and stuff, the writers really on the show did an especially great job of keeping the core of all the characters, but writing to who we were as people, as some elements, and how we related to each other in real life, to a degree that I think only just fed into the natural, the natural inclinations we had anyway. And it just like kind of rounded it out even more. I mean, the writers, I would say they knew more, they knew and might still know more about me than I know about me. I would read when the new scripts came out for each episode, I would read them sometimes, and I'd all of a sudden be like, sometimes I'd just be like hit by a dagger, I guess. And I'd be like, and I all of a sudden like just like choke up all of a sudden, and I'd realize, oh my God, this is something I should bring up with my therapist, because I'm relating to this.
Wow.
Like the scene in, what was it, season 3? Who the hell, you guys might know, I don't know. In one of the seasons, maybe 3 or 4, we don't know.
Kathleen, this is a test.
Really nice. Yeah. Yes, I totally know, and I'm just testing you guys. When I have the prophetic dreams, and is that the same episode?
That's in 4.
with the cat.
Yeah, with the cat. Is that 4?
That's in 4 because you dethrone Margot in 4. I think.
Right. Okay. That's 4. Yeah. There's the whole scene where I finally meet like the cat deity woman in Castle Whitespire, and I have the speech where she's like, "Do you value yourself, Fen?" I forgot my character's name for a second.
Do you value yourself, Brittany?
Fen.
Why am I talking to these people?
Wait,
again?
am I Margot?
People. I read that scene, and when Fen says, "Yeah, of course I do," or "I think I do," "God, I should," or whatever the line is, I was like, and I was reading it because I was like, oh, I might have some self-worth issues myself here. And so that was good for me to find out, because I really think I didn't know I had issues with self-worth personally until I read this scene. And now I laugh. I'm like, aha, my self-worth problems. But I've been working on them, so it's a little better.
Well, that's good.
But it literally wasn't until I read that scene and I was like, oh my God. And I don't even know if the writers knew how, like, they're very intuitive people. So sometimes they would write something and I would ask them, like, do you know that you wrote this thing that was so accurate? And I think sometimes they fully knew, and sometimes they like picked up on it from me. I'm sure others too, but at least I know for me, they picked up on it, but didn't fully know why. But they're so like intuitive and smart that they just wrote these things in. And so, Fen definitely helped me discover things about myself. And
wow.
Also probably not a coincidence that Fen started sticking up for herself more and having a little more self-worth value around the time I did.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's good. And I'd read, I think it was like a 2019 interview of yours, and I just like the quote that you had said that you feel so protective over the character of Fen.
Yeah, I do, and I did, and I definitely do. I felt that more. I've been acting now for just over 20 years professionally, and she's definitely the character over my whole career that I absolutely, I mean, spot on, you quoting me.
Yeah, no problem.
Like
sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, feel like that quote, but the Michael
So
Scott
poetic.
or Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. I feel like I inverse that somehow.
Perfect.
Yes, well said, Kyle. God, so eloquent thing to said all day.
Thank you.
I've gone from having lacking self-worth to being a complete asshole. Apparently.
We love character development. We love.
We love it. Whether
really.
it's positive or
we need
negative.
an arc. We need an arc.
My arc is more just like a line up. I'm just kidding. It's not.
Doormat to evil witch.
Exactly. That's a fun arc. I like that. Doormat to Evil Witch, the Brittany Curran story.
Yeah.
Or the Fenwa story.
Yeah.
Like my last name.
Someone get
Um,
writing.
Benoit.
Yeah.
Wow.
someone-
I don't know. I only know Fensicle Wahlburger. I don't really. That's all.
that was written by Hale. By part of it was written by Hale
Yes.
by accident, actually.
Hall
Because
of Fame.
yes, I'm glad you said that because like we didn't really have much ad libbing on the show. We improvised the little shorts that we did for YouTube, like the
Oh,
live.
we must talk about those.
And,
Yeah.
like, that was improvised for the most part, but like the show wasn't. But that line, I always want to give Hale credit on this. He season 2, we were doing a scene. It was one of our first scenes together. And like at the end of each take of this one scene, he would just be like, my little fensicle. And like they cut it out because we were just being silly. But I think it made it onto the gag reel. And he started calling me fensicle once in a while. And the writers like obviously remembered that from years past. And I remember reading that script those years later. And I was like, oh, Hale's name for me. And I think maybe the writer came up with, I don't know. He definitely came up with fensicle though. So I was happy to see that come full circle like 2 years later.
That is Hall
Well,
of Fame. You're right.
Kyle, I'm gonna have to throw you under the bus a little bit here. We
Oh,
do
no.
at the end of every
Go.
episode of the Magicians, we do bang, kill, marry, and sometimes we do it in the, in the eyes of a character. Sometimes we do it as us.
I'm
And
already
one of the
mad at
episodes, and one of the episodes, Fen was.
I don't
one
even
of
know
the
what you're about to
options.
say.
No, I'm not really throwing him. Under
I'm
the
so
bus.
scared.
It's not throwing him
not
under the
gonna be
bus.
good.
It's not. It's
I'm
not.
ready to be
But-
angry.
But no, it's not. It's
So
but
am
Fen
I.
is one of the options, and Kyle says that he would marry Fen and take her last name as Kyle Wahlberger.
Yeah.
Wait. I thought you were gonna kill Fen. Wait, say it again.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
He
Oh,
married-
so it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
under the
Hey,
bus.
Fen,
It's-
oh,
No, I'm
look
not
how
really throwing him under the
defensive I
bus. I'm just
got.
saying he has a crush on Fen, so that's kind of throwing on the bus. My gosh,
Yeah.
but no, he said he
Yeah.
would marry Fen
Yeah,
and
this is
take
true.
Fen's
Aw,
last name,
Kyle.
Kyle Wahlberger.
True. Yeah, I'll be Kyle Wahlberger.
Yeah, exactly.
It fits pretty well,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's so funny.
I maybe my Fen self-worth related issues are not solved because I was like, Kyle wanted to kill me. Like,
I actually think that quotes from our podcast were, if any of you guys kill Fen, we have a problem. Literally.
Yeah.
We said-
oh,
Absolutely.
good.
We always
Yeah.
stand up for Fen. There's no
We
way
do.
we can't have that slander here.
yeah.
I already knew that, and I still thought you were gonna say Kyle killed me. So I need to work on that. I'm glad you want to marry
You need to
me.
let your
Thank
writers
you.
know you need
Yep.
another story arc.
Brother.
No problem.